This video is about theme, and when we think about theme, I want you to remember to think about applying something to your life. That's what theme is all about. So theme, jumping right in, the definition, theme is the message that the author wants you as the reader to learn or understand after reading their book. So there's a story and it tells about the life of his characters and such and so forth, and those characters go through trials and events, and surely those characters are growing and learning. Their traits are there. We've talked about those things, and we talked about how characters change over a period of time. Those characters are learning things as they grow. And then the author at the end of the story is hoping also that you learn something as the reader, that as you walk with those characters, you are learning something then that you can take from that book and then apply to your own life. So for example, if the character's learning about how to be a good friend, learning about friendship, hopefully from walking with that character, that topic or theme of friendship and the message there is something that you can take back and apply to your own life. So this is what theme is all about. It's about an idea that comes from the book that the author wants you to learn. So the topic of a theme is usually a general idea or a life value. You probably heard the word values before. These are things that we teach in school, but no matter who you are, what race you are, or religion, or background, or belief, most all people, all humans believe that certain things are good and true. Good things that we want in our life. And so these are values, and those values are the topics of our themes. So your theme usually has an idea in it, and that idea is going to be a life value, something that we believe that's important, that everybody wants to have in their life. So just so we're clear, topic and theme are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Topic is just this idea, and the theme is the entire message that has that topic in it. So the topic is part of the theme, but they are not the same thing. The topic of the theme is its value, those life values that we're talking about. So over here, the equal sign, topic and theme are not the same thing. They're not equal. A topic is, again, part of a theme. So here are some examples of theme topics. These are just the topics or just the values that we talked about. These things that every person, no matter who they are, where they've grown up, these are good things that everyone wants in their life. Everyone wants love, friendship, hope, hard work, teamwork, courage, faith, kindness, and we can go on and on and on. These are always positive. They're always good things. So anytime you're thinking of a value or a theme, you want to always make sure that it's in the positive. Now, sometimes when you are looking at star passages or reading passages that have not been created by me, some people write them in the negative. But I want to teach you this way in the positive, because if you can do it this way, then it'll be very easy to recognize the other way. So for our purposes in 6th grade in my class, I want you to think about that values are always positive. So think about all the good things that you have in your life or that you want in your life, and those then would be considered values. So here in the theme is usually not stated. It's not something where the author just says, okay, boys and girls, this is the life lesson that I want you to take away. This is what I want you to learn. It's not stated. Instead, it's something that you have to infer. You have to think. What does the author want me to learn? If this were the author, and if the author were my parent, what is my parent or this author trying to teach me? And that's something that you have to come up with on your own. So as you read, or when you finish a book, when you finish reading a passage, you must look for whatever that value is. What did this book talk about mostly? Was it friendship? Was it love? Was it kindness? Was it teamwork? Was it being courageous? Whatever that is, that life lesson, that's what you're trying to pull out. That first, the value, is it friendship? And then you have to put that value into a sentence, and that sentence would be life lesson. For example, friendship would make a wonderful life. friendship helps make a wonderful life. So then the value would be friendship, but the life lesson or the message is that friendship adds to a wonderful life. And you, as you read, you have to figure that out for yourself. A lot of times there can be more than one, and so you're going to have to look for the one that the book mostly teaches about. So most books have one value or one idea that goes on and on throughout the book, whether that's love or patience or kindness or whatever that might be. The one that you're looking for is the one that the book mostly teaches about. And again, taking it from the book and then applying it to your life. That's what we're looking for here as a theme. Now, when we're thinking of theme, let's make sure that we're all on the same page here. A theme is going to be written in a sentence, whereas a topic is one word. Topic and value are the same thing. So topic and value are one word, like courage. However, a theme is not just one word. A theme is a complete sentence, and in that sentence it must include that value or that topic. So these are some examples of theme sentences. Themes are always sentences. They're life lessons that can be put in a sentence. So here's the example of a theme sentence. With courage, a person can overcome life struggles. In this complete sentence of the theme written here from any possible book, the value here is underlined. Courage is a value. So remember that value is a single word, like courage, and then the theme is the complete sentence, the complete idea or lesson that the author wants you to learn. With courage, a person can overcome life struggles. With this theme right here, you've taken it out of your book and you can apply it to your life. You can think about in your own life how you can have courage and how that can help you personally overcome any life struggles that you are going through. Okay, here's another example. This is again a theme sentence. Love can change a person's life. The value here, you guessed it, is love. That is a value. Value is one word. The theme is the entire sentence. Love can change a person's life. That's something you can take out of the book and apply it to your own life. How can love change your life? Or how about how you loving someone else can change that person's life? This is something that you can take away from the book and apply it to your life. That's what theme is all about. Again, theme written in a sentence, and it must have that value in it. The values here are underlined, and again, the whole sentence, that is the theme. So I want you to practice. I want you to, after you've completed all your notes, to make sure that you're going in that space I've provided for you. You're going to write your own theme sentence, and I want you to do that from the book Thunder Cake. That's the one we've read in class. I'm sure that you remember it. If you don't, you can always go back on YouTube, just type in Thunder Cake, read aloud, and it will be there for you. I want you to think about what value is in that book. What does that book teach about as far as a value? The one word that's important to life. And then I want you to make sure that you write that value in a sentence. Okay? Write your theme sentence with that value in your notes, and I want to make sure that it's based on the book Thunder Cake. Now please know there's not one answer. There can be lots of different answers. There can be lots of different values. All you need to make sure is that it is a value that's shown in that book and that you can prove to me that that value is in that book. Not just one time, but throughout the book that that's the value. And then not only just that value, but that you write it in a sentence. What is that book teaching about that value? Okay, so let's just pretend, this is not the answer by the way, but let's just pretend the book was talking about friendship. Well, what is that book talking about or teaching about friendship? And you would have to put that into a sentence. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, make sure that you go back through, listen to it again, listen to it carefully, and also that you can jot down any questions that you have and we can go over them in class.